welcome to this special, incredible, one-of-a-kind custom knife review. You will not be disappointed once you come on in. So come on in, knife lovers! Yes, and welcome, my fellow knife addicts, to this special custom knife presentation. Without further ado, let's get this bad boy opened up, shall we? Zip! Ooh, yeah, you gotta love that sound. Woo! Ooh! And like a blossoming flower, ooh, yeah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, yeah. Hello, beautiful. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Hell yeah. This thing is fucking beautiful. One of a kind, after embellished, G&G Hawk Beetle. This thing has me fucking going crazy. I fucking love it, guys. Love this thing. So, I'm not going to get into the specs and the fact that it's part of a 3-series design... What's the word I'm looking for? I fucking don't know. I'm so fucking crazy in the head that I can't even speak English. So, look, yeah. This is the second non-locking, flippable, locking kind of grip lock knife that Gavin designed. The first one was the Lynx, second one was the Beetle, third one was the Tangent. This is the Beetle, obviously, full custom version. Whenever you get a knife from Gavin Hawk, you know you've got something special because he doesn't do massive runs of knives. He designs something, does a small run, and then moves on. That's why he's got lots of different models, but they're very, very limited. So you know if you come across a custom of his, not a mid-tech, but one of the customs, you know you've got something really special. Really special, really limited, really unique, and fucking amazing. His knives are like nobody else's. Really, seriously, like nobody else's. This guy thinks completely outside the box, and I fucking love it. I love the way he designs knives. Simply incredible. However, the one that I came across a couple of years ago on the secondary market was a little bit boring. But I took it anyway because they're so difficult to come by, and I was looking for a UK legal carry custom knife, and this fit the bill perfectly. UK legal carry knife, what does that mean? Well, I'm in England, obviously. I live in Yorkshire, and the laws in the UK for knife laws are fucking stupid, retarded, ridiculous. But the law is basically this, that you can only carry a knife if it is 3 inches or under, and if it's non-locking. Okay, so that means most of the time people carry things like zoop, a Swiss Army knife, or let me just quickly grab one of these, like an old-timer knife, you know, like a slip joint type of thing, you know, the old boop, boop. All right, still cool. I mean, this one isn't custom. Obviously, this is just a production case knife, but you get the meaning. This is what we are limited to. But, oh, and something like this as well. CRKT. Kind of slip joint dealio. Okay? So, this is what we are limited to. However, when I came across this, I was just blown away because what you have here is something that is flippable, grippable, carryable, UK legal carryable. Shit, man. Fucking, it's the perfect, ultimate, unique, custom UK legal carry knife. However, as I say, it was boring as fuck because I wish I'd have got one with a Damascus blade, but I didn't. It had the normal bead blasted and tumbled grey blade, and the onlay, all the onlays are the same. They were all blasted, and most of them were heat anodized with kind of lines, and they look pretty cool. This one had a really unique, but I fucking hated it, design, which was, it had these like spots all over it, and I'm telling you, it looked like mould. Fucking mould. Now, it was unique, but I hated it. So, after a bit of use, I scratched the blade. Obviously, as an OCD knife addict, I hated it, so I etched and tumbled it, and it put on it a very, very heavy, the term these days is apocalyptic, so this kind of heavy tumbled etched effect that really is excellent for use. It really hides use well. And then to add a little bit of class, I hand rubbed the flats and polished the spine. But I couldn't do anything with the onlay. I tried a few things, but I never could get it the way that I wanted it. However, I knew somebody who engraved titanium. And that was a lady out of Australia called DeeKay Craswell. And she also works with a designer called Mick, who is a tattoo artist. He also does engraving himself, but the real master between the two of them as far as engraving is DeeKay, but he's a really great designer. And they saw the knife, saw that it's it's called a Beetle, it's a mechanical looking thing, it has a kind of insect look to it. And he said, hey, what about a biomechanical design? Showed me a tattoo that he'd done with a biomechanical tattoo. And I was like, shit, dude, that is it. Perfect. Design me something biomechanical. And he came up with this amazing design. This kind of biomechanical Beetle. He designed it, and then she executed beautifully. Shit, this thing is incredible. She started by hand rubbing the flat. So anything that's not engraved has a hand rub satin finish on it, which matches the blade and also the clip. When the knife came back, I did the clip. I hand rubbed it and then anodized the bottom piece bronze to match the bronze, and then kept the top part with a normal satin to match the rest of the knife. The edges were iced and polished for a bit of flair, a bit of class, to polish to match the polish. And then the stop pin was blue, and so I polished it up, iced and polished the edges, and then heat anodized it and was able to achieve a green with a multicolour sides. So the green obviously matches the green of the knife. Anyway, back to the engraving. So the engraving, whoa, this thing is incredible. I mean, look at it. It looks like she's drawn it on. Look at the shading work. It looks like it's been shaded with a pencil, except it's engraved. Look at that. Ooh, I'm fucking hiccuping now. Oh shit, man, this thing is just beautiful. Designed the same on both sides, engraved the same, except slightly different. There's a few little differences. After she'd engraved it, she then precision anodized it. Precision, I'm talking precision. I'm sorry about the old thumb. I cut myself with a Kershaw Ram, another G&G Hawk design. Whoa, I've got fucking hiccups now. Shit, man. Should I stop the video? I'm going to try and carry on. I really sliced myself good, man, this morning. Oh, really badly. So the engraving, she just did an amazing work on it. And then like I said, I was on the precision anodizing. So the precision anodizing, wow. I mean, look at that. Not a single splodge of anodization out of the way, you know, where it's not supposed to be. See, look at it. It's like it was painted on. It was coloured by hand. Wow, just incredible. And then the greens. I wasn't sure about the greens. I was like, oh, I don't know. But it matches perfectly, doesn't it, with the old biomechanical theme of the knife. To have green in there, it's kind of that perfect colour, isn't it? It really is. It's just remarkable. And to take to green, such a high voltage colour, for her to achieve that, and to do it such a precision job of it. Because if you think about it, if she'd have gone over in any of those places where the bronze is, it would have gone purple or blue or whatever. But she was able to achieve it with right in there. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not special. That is some amazing work. That's a master, is that she is a real master at what she does. Really incredible. So thank you guys. Thank you Mick for the design. Thank you DeeKay for the engraving and the anodizing. What a wonderful job. And then once she'd done it all, she then re-engraved all the original words back into the knife. And then finally she put, I'm just not the camera, sorry. She put her maker's mark on it. Right there, the D. See the D? For DeeKay. Amazing. Now there's a few little differences. The engraving on this side, slightly different in places, and also the anodization is slightly darker. The bronze is a little bit darker in places on this side, a little bit lighter on this side. So that's cool as well. Each side has its own character, and I really appreciate that. Love it. Love the knife. Love the look of the knife. I mean, come on, it's something really unique. The way that it moves, the way that it transforms in the open and closed position. Oh, just amazing. So look, for shits and giggles, let's do a size comparison here, just to show you the size of this thing. So this is I've just pulled this out a minute ago. This is a Victorinox Airlocks, so you can see the size in the closed position. So you can see what I mean. So you see how small it is. I mean, the thing will disappear into my hand almost. And then for shits and giggles, Again, let's have a look at the length. So you're looking at a 2.5 inch blade and just over 6 inches overall. Woo! Get these out of the way. Back to this little beauty. Oh yeah. So I mean, I just really couldn't be happier with this thing. I mean, it is such a unique piece now. And this is the thing about this knife as well that I just wanted to point out. Fucking hell, the level of precision on this thing really blows me away. You know what I love? I love a knife where the maker really takes real care over every little detail. And I'm telling you, this thing is detailed. It has a chamfer line on every single bit of this thing has a chamfer line. Every bit of carbon fibre has a chamfer line. The onlay has a chamfer line. The blade has a chamfer line. The stop pin has a chamfer line. The clip, see, has a chamfer line. Everything is chamfered. Feels fantastic in the hand. Very, very comfortable. No sharp edges anywhere. Inside or out. I mean, everything. This thing just feels wonderful. Looks wonderful. One of a kind. Very, very special piece. This thing will stay in my collection forever and be passed on to one of my kids. No question about it. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, what the fuck? What more do you want in a knife? It really does it all. Especially if you're in the UK. You know, I can put this in my pocket and not worry about it. I mean, it's not even an intimidating looking knife, is it? You know, it's so unique, you know, and it's now kind of, see, non-locking. It just, yeah. I mean, it's fun to play with. Flips great. It's on bearings. You know, it's an engineering piece. It's an art piece now. It's really a non-aggressive piece as well. You know, nobody's going to be intimidated by this little dude. I mean, obviously, if you're a non-knife person in the UK, I suppose anywhere in the world, people freak out about knives, don't they? And that's the funny thing, you know, about knife collectors. You know, I'm not talking about somebody who carries a steak knife around with them. I'm talking about a real connoisseur, somebody who loves knives. You know, a real knife addict. You will find that we are the most normal, decent human beings you will ever come across. And that's completely against what somebody would assume when you tell them that you're a knife collector. They assume you're a fucking serial killer or something, you know, and that's not true. We're just normal, decent human beings. And we just appreciate really well-engineered, beautiful pieces of work. And if you're a knife addict, you understand what I'm talking about. If you're not a knife addict, then you'll never get it. Only knife addicts understand each other. We have a special mindset. We're a special clan of people. That is totally true. So there you have it, guys. My G&G Hawk custom engraved Beetle. I hope you appreciate it and like it as much as I do, because I'm just absolutely blown away with this thing. Now, if you like it, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'm going to do some more of my animation videos, as well as probably some more knife videos, as and when I get a chance to do so. As I say, I've got another G&G Hawk that is, I'm having something special done to that, and I will present it as and when that work is complete. But in the meantime, thanks for joining me, and I will check you on the next video. Thanks, guys. See you soon.